If you grew up in the 60s, an era of sun-soaked summers, classic cars, and music drifting through old radios, then you know those melodies weren't just songs. They were memories, emotions, and moments that defined an entire generation.
Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you.
Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss more timeless journeys like this. Today, we're turning back the clock to relive those unforgettable vibes with 15 one-hit wonders. Only those who grew up in 1968 remember. Songs that once captured the heart of America, and even today, still have the power to bring a warm, nostalgic smile to your face.
We'd like to know a little bit about you for our file.
Number 15, Mrs. Robinson, Simon and Garfunkel.
Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes.
Inspired by The Graduate, Mrs. Robinson is a satirical portrait of an America losing its faith. Behind its cheerful melody lies a deep skepticism toward traditional values and the widening gap between generations.
We'd like to help you learn to help yourself.
That depth helped the song win a Grammy and become a symbol of a turbulent era, gentle yet sharp, just like America standing on the edge of transformation. Number 14, Born to be Wild, Steppenwolf. If there were a melody that embodied freedom, Born to be Wild would be the answer. Released in 1968, the song is not just rock, it's a declaration of life. The phrase, heavy metal thunder, echoed as a signal of a new musical era. The roar of engines, pounding drums, and rebellious spirit blend together, turning the song into a symbol of journeys without destination. A melody not meant for stopping, but for stepping out into the world. Number 13, Hey Jude, The Beatles. In 1968, as the world shifted through unrest, Hey Jude rose with a simple yet enduring message: make everything better. Originally written by Paul McCartney to comfort John Lennon's son, the song gradually moved beyond its personal story and became an anthem of hope and comfort. Over 7 minutes long, almost breaking the standards of its time, it still topped Billboard for 9 weeks, proving that sometimes music is not just to be heard, but to heal.
That she'd been sitting there and crying over some sad.
Number 12, Honey, Bobby Goldsboro.
Cries down the flower bed, but honey love.
Released in 1968, Honey is not just a sad ballad, it's a farewell told through music. The story of a lost wife is painted through a gentle yet haunting voice.
One day while I was not at home, while she was there and all alone.
Though it reached number 1 on Billboard and became the best-selling song of the year, its true value lies not in numbers, but in the emotions it leaves behind. Quiet loss, lingering regret, and a love that will never return. A melody that closes, leaving behind a very long silence. Number 11, Love is Blue, Paul McCartney. Without lyrics, without telling a specific story, Love is Blue still reached number 1 on Billboard in 1968 through pure emotional silence. Its soft orchestral melody opens up a delicate, vague yet deep sadness, a kind of feeling that needs no name, yet everyone can sense. Amid a year full of chaos, the song feels like a rare pause, where people are allowed to listen to themselves. A gentle proof that sometimes music doesn't need words, because emotion already speaks for everything.
He freed a lot of people, but it seemed the good they...
Number 10, Abraham, Martin, and John. Dion.
Anybody here seen my old friend?
In 1968, America was submerged in loss as great figures passed away, from the memory of Abraham Lincoln to Martin Luther King Jr. and John F. Kennedy. Abraham, Martin, and John rises not as a call, but as a quiet tribute.
He's gonna be one day anybody here.
No anger, no dramatization, just a soft question. Where have they gone? That simplicity carries deep weight, touching millions and bringing the song into the Billboard Top 5. Because sometimes, music is not just melody, but a place where a nation remembers and mourns together.
Looking back on the track for a little greenback.
Number 9. Little Green Bag, George Baker selection. In the late 60s, Little Green Bag appeared like a strange breeze, modern, minimal, and effortlessly cool ahead of its time. Without telling a clear story, the song creates a unique atmosphere, freedom, openness, and a touch of rebellion. At first, it achieved only modest success, but over time, it became a cultural icon, especially through its presence in cinema. Proof that some melodies don't rush to shine, but live long enough for the world to catch up. Number 8. Stormy, Classics 4. If spooky is a mist of mystery, then stormy is the calm after the storm, where emotions become clearer than ever. Released in 1968, the song carries a gentle regret for a woman who has already left. The melody is soft, the lyrics simple, yet they touch on a familiar truth. Sometimes, we only understand someone's value when they're gone. Stormy is not just a top 5 hit. It's a late apology quietly echoing in the hearts of a generation.
In the cool of the evening when everything is getting kind.
Number 7. Spooky, Classics 4.
Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you.
In 1968, amid loud rock sounds, Spooky appeared like a drifting mist, gentle, slow, yet deeply mesmerizing. The song paints a mysterious woman, almost within reach, yet impossibly distant.
You always keep me guessing. I never seem to know what you are thinking.
The wandering saxophone feels like an autumn night, where all boundaries blur. Reaching top 3 Billboard, Spooky didn't need a climax to leave its mark. Its ambiguity and charm made it a symbol of love that can't be held onto, and therefore, unforgettable. Number 6. Nobody But Me, The Human Beings. Fast, sharp, and relentless, Nobody But Me is garage rock pushed to its peak in 1968. No complex structure, no technical showcase. The song wins listeners with raw energy and a rhythm that won't let you stand still. Though just a cover, it still broke into the Billboard Top 10, becoming the band's one defining moment. A short but brilliant explosion, as if some songs were never meant to last, but to burn brightly in a single moment of history.
It was the 3rd of June, another sleepy, dusty Delta day.
Number 5. Ode to Billy Joe, Bobby Gentry.
And at dinner time we stopped and walked back to the house to eat.
No climax, no explanation. Ode to Billy Joe slips into 1968 like a secret never revealed. Its melancholic melody and cold storytelling turn a vague event into a haunting memory. The silence in the story creates its weight.
And Papa said to Mama as he passed around the black-eyed pea.
The song reached number 1, not because of what was said, but what was left unsaid. And even today, that question still echoes, not to be answered, but to remind us that some stories remain forever unfinished.
Judy in the sky. Well, that's what you are.
Number 4. Judy in Disguise, with Glasses, John Fred. At the beginning of 1968, Judy in Disguise burst out like fresh air, playful, lively, yet far from simple. Behind its catchy pop sound lies sharp satire, clearly reflecting the influence of the Beatles' era. The melody quickly climbed to #1 Billboard, turning it into an instant phenomenon. Yet that very moment of brilliance was also the peak of John Fred and his band. A song that sounds light, but carries the harsh truth of fame. Sometimes, one moment of shine is all there is. Number 3. Classical Gas, Mason Williams. In 1968, when lyrics were still central to music, Classical Gas chose to speak through silence. No vocals, no direct message, just classical guitar woven with modern pop breath, enough to tell its own story. Its refined yet captivating melody brought it to #2 Billboard and dominance on the easy listening chart. Mason Williams, a TV writer, unexpectedly left his mark in music history with a single instrumental. Perhaps that silence says more than anything. When emotion is deep enough, music needs no words.
And I bring you fire.
Number 2. Fire, Arthur Brown.
You fought hard and you saved and earned.
Amid the chaos of 1968, Fire appeared like an unstoppable flame, intense, unusual, and pulling listeners into a world beyond control. More than music, it was a fusion of psychedelic sound and theatrical performance. I Am the God of Hellfire, a line both hypnotic and overwhelming. The song quickly reached top 2 Billboard, but its extremity made it impossible for Arthur Brown to repeat the success. Fire is not just a hit, but a moment of complete combustion, where music burns bright enough to be remembered forever.
Those were the days, my friend, we thought.
Number 1. Those Were the Days, Mary Hopkin.
Those were the days, oh yes, those were the days.
In 1968, as America sank into instability, Those Were the Days rose like a gentle pause in the storm. Not loud, not rebellious, just nostalgic for youth, friendship, and days that seemed endless. Its slow folk melody pulls listeners away from harsh reality and back into warm memories.
We were young and sure to have our way.
The song quickly climbed to #2 Billboard and became a global phenomenon. For Mary Hopkin, one song was enough to leave her mark in music history, just like the song's message. Sometimes, one beautiful memory is enough for a lifetime. Conclusion. And when the final melodies gently come to an end, what remains is not just music, but an entire youth that once existed. Those songs may have been created long ago, but every note still carries the breath of a time when everything felt simpler. Sunny afternoons, sincere friendships, and dreams that never seemed to grow tired.
Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd
We may have moved far away from those days, grown older, changed, but music hasn't. All it takes is one melody, and everything comes rushing back, vivid, alive, and full of emotion. Because in the end, music is not just something we listen to, but something
That
we
she'd
remember.
been sitting there
And sometimes,
crying
something we return
over
to,
some
to
sad
find ourselves again in the most beautiful years we once had.